All right, let's dive into this very unusual and unique custom knife from Prince Customs. This is the Orochi model. A little bit of details about it. Serial number 6. I think it's a really cool freaking case, first off. Totally awesome. Little metal tin, plastic cover, nice foam insert. Awesome packaging. Awesome design there. Very cool. The knife itself, if you watched the unboxing of this, you saw me struggle to open it. Yeah. It does have a hidden flipper tab over here and dual thumb studs over here. Now, I don't normally practice opening a knife before I hit record. I practiced on this for a while today, and I'm not even sure I'm going to accomplish it correctly. I don't know exactly what the trick is. It's lock bar pressure sensitivity that's the problem. Because I can open it in my left hand fairly easy with the hidden flipper tab, which is a little too hidden. It's a little uncomfortable to use. In my right hand, I can sometimes use the flipper tab. Jeez. Like, this is no joke. Like, I'm not even not trying. It's getting your fingers completely off of the lock bar and putting them on the clip. I almost have to hold it, like set it up in my hand differently. Right? So that my fingers are all on the clip. And even then it doesn't rock it out because I've had to hold it so awkwardly. The thumb stud, I kind of have to put my index finger out here, and again, I have to get it just right, and it will open, but it's still not fire out. The most consistent way that I have found to open it is with the index finger in a reverse flick type of way. That works for me. It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little awkward. And I can do it with the middle finger flick also. But that one, I usually want to give it a little more, like a little wrist, because my index finger gets in the way. So for me, the most consistent way, and I didn't ask Luck Knives, this is his knife, how he opens it. I just kind of, I did some research, but I didn't ask him, but that's okay. It's a company I never heard of. The designer, maker, the owner is Princeton Wong. He's in the Houston, Texas area. And this knife won, not this specific one, this model knife won the Blade Show Texas 2024 Best Mac Machine Assisted Custom Knife. So it's CNC machine knife, CNC custom, if you will. I am not sure, and maybe you guys can tell me, it's not, is it a frame lock? Is it a bolster lock? Is it a reverse bolster lock? I'm like not even sure that I have seen anything like this type of a lock before. I've seen it where the bolster comes up the side and then it's cut out here. Like I've seen it the other way, but I've never seen kind of the hidden lock bar blade interface in a frame lock like this. A liner lock, you know, sure, like that part is kind of hidden up in there on a liner lock. You don't see it from the outside, but that's that's different, not what we're talking about here. So that's interesting to me and intriguing to me. So he didn't start making knives. I'll just kind of show you the close-up as I ramble here for a minute. He did not start making knives until 2018. I'm filming this in March of 2024. And in that time, he has won not only that Blade Show 2024 Best Machine Assisted Custom Knife, but also in 2022 and 2023, with a different model, he won Blade Show Texas Best Tactical Folder at both of those shows in 2022, 2023, and then Best CNC Custom basically in 2024. So a lot of awards for this maker. And he makes several different models. I'll put a link to his website and Instagram down in the description. All right, so aside from the lock bar pressure problem that I have, and if you have one of these, comment down below about how dumb I am and I just don't know how to open a knife. I'm fine with that. I might be missing something. Aside from that, it's a little bit small in my hand. The handle, for me, it just needs to be a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier in the fingers and the hands. And this blade shape, kind of a recurve, clip point-ish. Basically, at the end of the day, this knife doesn't really appeal to me aesthetically. That's all. And I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not going to say that every knife is the greatest knife on the planet. Now, what I have noticed just recently is the edges here, from here to the tip on both sides, is a really hard 90 degree. Like it's not going to cut you, but it is a harsh edge. I don't know why that is. I mean, I would rather have that a little bit softer because it is crowned up here. It's very smooth and sleek up here, and it gets kind of harsh there at the tip. Okay, fine, whatever. The lock bar is a little bit weird because I don't really have access here at the very top where the bolster is with my thumb. So I do have to kind of grab it back in the back, which is a little awkward in the hand. So it's not very intuitive for me. Maybe it is for you. The claw method works fine. But my thumb just wants to jump right to here. And I can barely do it. It's very awkward one-handed. All right, so anyway, enough about that kind of stuff. Let's talk about some of the specs. It's 4 9/16 closed, 8 1/16 open, if I can get it open. It never fires open, rarely. If I give it a little wrist, it's just the way the mechanism works. For me, it's not very user-friendly. 3.57-inch blade, 0.014 behind the edge. It is 20 CV, as you saw on the certificate of authenticity. Weighs in at 3.7 ounces and runs on bearings. Princeton, before getting into knives, was into cars and go fast stuff in that way. Always been interested in fabrication. Has a big shop with lots of machines. In the about section of his website, he talks about a lot of the machines and whatnot that he has there at the shop. So it's really interesting. Good jimping right here at the top. That works really well. But all in all, for me, and these are not cheap. I don't know. I mean, I saw them kind of on the secondary market going from like $1,100 to $1,200, give or take. So they're not cheap. I think their, value is right there, but it's the lockup, the fireability is just rough. And again, maybe I'm missing the boat. I don't know. D-cell battery, AA battery, and a Sharpie. Okay, since I pulled out the Hellraiser for the liner look, how about I give you a quick size comparison there? And I don't know, what else do I got here on the table? I got some stuff, but how about the VC Edge interface, number 79? It's just a plain build with some purple accents. Yeah, super cool knives that I don't carry much. I've really been still focusing on the King Battle. It's been in my pocket now about 90-something days. So, yeah, this is almost a two-handed knife. I do like the speed holes, and you can see the blade through it because the holes go all the way through. Oftentimes, a lot of makers, they make the holes only on one side. I like it if it goes all the way through. To me, I think that is just more aesthetic to me. But let me know your thoughts on this one, guys. I know I don't mean to sound negative, but for me, yeah, this one is just a little bit negative to me. I just don't know. And I'm just noticing now, as we're wrapping up, there's some hardware right here and on the other side as well. And I guess that's holding the bolsters to the titanium. Yeah. This was a little odd. It just kind of popped into my mind there. Yeah, that's just holding the bolsters on at the top. So never mind. I just kind of got off track there. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. If you made it to the end, comment down below. Stuck with you.